What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. And today, the hot news, Red Panda Mining. What's up, bro? He just came out with a video talking about a2000s and the fact that they can hit like 49, 50 mega hash now. So excuse the fan noise. Let me turn on the light here. I have one lowly single a2000 6 gig up here. There she is right there, pumping away, doing about, mine does about 41.5 mega hash at like, I think it's right at like 71 or 72 watts. So pretty good efficiency, not the best, but I saw that they came out with this new I guess it's a shunt mod or it's a power mod to let these a2000s do higher power. I'm gonna link Red Panda's video down below, so if you guys are interested in it. But I was just kind of thinking about it and looking at it. The service, it looks like it's about a 2-week lead time currently. So you have to send your cards off. So you'd be away from your card for 2 weeks. And then it does push it past the PCIe recommended 75 watts. So normally, hold on one second, let me turn this screen around. All right, figured I'd go up here and talk to you guys. So normally a PCI Express slot, a times 16 slot, is rated for a max of 75 watts. Now, bringing it back a few years ago, the RX 480s, I think it was the Founders Edition 480s, only had a 6-pin on the back, and they were actually overdrawing power from the PCI Express slot because it couldn't pull enough power through the 6-pin on the back of the card. It actually needed an 8-pin on the back of the card. I think they called them slot killers for a while. I don't remember. There was like a whole big ordeal about it. I actually had a couple of them. I don't think it killed any of my slots because it was only drawing about 10, maybe 15 more watts than it was supposed to. So instead of 75 max, it was doing like maybe 80, 85. I think rare occurrences, it would peak up into the 90s. But it did kill some people's slots. It got that nickname. And I don't know if there was ever a recall, but I do know that AIB and the updated model of the 480s took the 6-pin off the back and they put an 8-pin so it could pull more power through the PCI Express power plug on the back of the card and less power through the slot. So with driver updates, that kind of thing, it's just, yeah, they fixed it. They fixed the issue. Now with these a2000s, they don't have an external plug. They only can pull all their power through the slot. So by giving them more power, you're putting your slots at risk, or you're putting your risers at risk. Is it a big deal? No. People were asking me about it like, oh my God, is it gonna burn stuff out? Probably not, but it can. So I wouldn't run it directly off of a motherboard. I don't think that would be, wise, unless you don't necessarily care about the motherboard, or if it burns out a slot, it doesn't bother you. So if you put it in a riserless motherboard and had 8 of them, they will be overdrawing those slots, technically. Will you be fine? Probably. But it's just one of those things. You don't know until it gets out there. Now, would I put this in like a regular or like a high-end gaming computer? No. But I don't think any a2000s are going to end up in high-end gaming computers either. So it's just like, it's like a back and forth argument here. Because I definitely see where there's some people that are completely against this, and then there's people that are like blindly for it. And okay, I don't want to say blindly for it, but they see the obvious benefits. Will I be modding my a2000? Probably not. My biggest thing is the delay, and there's probably going to be more delay because he's probably going to get overrun. The company is with people wanting to do this. I believe it's a power shunt mod. I don't know exactly, to mod their cards essentially. So I think it says a 2-week time right now. I'd be surprised if he can get cards turned around in 2 weeks with Red Panda's video, because Red Panda has a ton of followers and a ton of user engagement. I can only imagine there's going to be a2000s flowing in the mail like crazy. So yeah, I just don't want to be away from my cards, or I don't want my cards to be away from me for 2 weeks to gain anywhere from, I guess if your card's doing 42 and it goes up to 49, about 7 to 8 mega hash. On the best case scenario, you know, say 10 mega hash. To gain 10 mega hash for, you know, the equivalent of like 10 watts efficiency wise is amazing. But now I would pitch the idea of not necessarily safety, but we're so close to potentially proof of stake. 2 weeks of Ethereum mining, is it going to make or break somebody? It depends on the size of your farm. If your farm's, you know, 100 mega hash, then 40 mega hash being away from it for 2 weeks is pretty substantial. If your farm's, you know, 4 giga hash, then, you know, a couple a2000s being gone is no big deal. So I guess it's all about size, like relative size. I have 3 giga hash. I have 1 a2000. So for me to send off that a2000 and you know, actually, hold on, let's get a little scientific. Sorry to drag this out. I don't mean to drag out the video. I kind of like this form of a video where I can just kind of talk to you guys. If you don't like this, I apologize. I will have my desktop set up and I'll be back to my normal, regularly scheduled content. But I'm bringing up what to mine on my other phone right here. And so Ethereum currently, right now, 40 mega hash. I'm curious what 40 mega hash would be. 40 mega hash, we're going to take power out of the equation. 40 mega hash is doing $1.73 a day, and that comes out to $12.11 a week, or that's $24 for 2 weeks. So if you get your card back in 2 weeks, perfect timing. Obviously, there's going to be probably a couple days of shipping delays, that kind of thing. Let's say your card, you missed out on $25. That's a substantial amount. But if you gain that extra 10 mega hash, let's just punch in old 10 mega hash here. So it went from 40 all the way up to 50, which I think that's a little optimistic. Ooh, 10 mega hash. That's making you an extra 43 cents a day. Now, the elephant in the room, we haven't talked about the cost. The cost is $100, and I don't know if that included shipping or not. I don't think it did. We won't talk about shipping because shipping is variable depending on where you're at. $100. It's going to cost you $100 for this, and it's 43 cents a day. So you're looking at over 200 days to start to turn a profit on your investment in these cards. Has it been tested that long-term this shunt mod is reliable? From what I can tell, no. This is a fairly new thing on the market. A2000s haven't even been out that long. I mean, they have, but they haven't at the same time. So like long-term reliability, it's a gamble. It's definitely is. So can I recommend it? No. Can I not recommend it? No. It's just kind of one of those things. I'm going to stay in the gray space. I'm probably not going to do it unless the turnaround time gets better. And also the price seems a little steep. I don't know what's involved. I don't know what kind of cost of materials. I couldn't imagine it's too much, but $100 does seem like quite a bit. And with, like I said, with us being potentially right around the corner, people bring it up all the time, with proof of stake right here, you know, we might not get 200 days of Ethereum mining. So that means I might have to take my a2000 and put it on something else, which it's not nearly as profitable mining basically anything else. So you lose that advantage, you know. Does that extra 10 or so watts of power with the shunt mod actually help you that much more on, like, you know, Raven Coin or Beam, or, you know, any of the the Octopus, or I don't know, any of them, you know? Is it worth it at that point? I don't know. So I guess that's food for thought. Let me know down below, are you guys sending off your a2000s? And I believe from what I read in the video, it's only the a2000 6 gigabyte models, not the 12 gigabyte models. I don't know why, but yeah, I guess that's how the cookie crumbles. So I'm not sending mine off, at least not yet. I'm not 100% sold on it. Would I like to get an extra 10 mega hash out of that card? I would, but I wouldn't like to do it at the risk of sending my card off and having it go through the mail system, because in the US, that is a legitimate risk that you potentially could lose your card sending it through the mail or having it sent through the mail. I know everybody on here that's watching this has probably experienced some mail drama or shipping drama where something came super late or just never came at all. And these A2000s are not exactly, from my experience, easy to get your hands on for a really good price. A lot of people got lucky and were able to buy these things up. I was not one of them. I wish I would have capitalized and really searched for them. I didn't know that they were going to be this good, but it is what it is. Spilt milk. Ain't gonna cry about it. So yeah, let me know down below. Are you guys doing it? And I would love to get in touch with somebody, like, you know, one of the viewers that are doing it, and would love to like have their interaction, their process, like start to finish, like a review. Maybe I could have you on and do a short video, like before and after, your thoughts, how the whole thing went, you know, just maybe like a whole product and whatever kind of review. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Sorry I don't have more for you. It rained really bad today, so I wasn't able to haul anything over here. Good old Amazon has my box of 500 foot of Ethernet cord got delayed, so I'm actually thinking about buying another box because it says there's one prime and I can get it faster than my one that got delayed. I don't know what's up with that. Amazon, come on, man, get your stuff together. But yeah, that'll be the next big thing, is trying to get my Ethernet laid out correctly. I was talking to a gentleman on Facebook about buying some 3070 Ti's. I don't know if that's the play right now, being that they are obviously all LHR cards. I was thinking about doing a rig of 8, just filling up one of the riserless boards, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll sleep on it and then we can figure it out. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all down in the comments. Adios. All right, let's go in here. Oh, people are like commenting on my wires. I am fixing them. I don't want stuff like this. I want everything. It's all gonna be custom linked. We're gonna make all our cables. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be fixed. Kind of like how I started with these. Yeah. And I need to get longer power cables too, because yeah, always need more cables. Everything seems to be running pretty cool in here though. That'll be the next thing though. I need to get my exhaust done. So exhaust will be over here, cut a hole up out of the building. Go ahead and cut that off. By the way, the video's over, guys. So later. Oh dang, I didn't mean to show those signs. Sorry. A lot of people had a lot of problem with those signs. I don't get political. I don't want to get political. I'm not here to talk about politics. I don't even like talking about it. And man, those signs just being in like a couple of videos, people are like already getting into it down in the comment section. And like I always said, don't feed the bears. So if there's negativity, this is not my garage, ladies and gentlemen. I am lucky enough that my dad lets me use some space in here. My wife's calling me. That's my ringtone. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, so I'm lucky enough that he has a space where I can use it and actually do some stuff. But I'm not gonna ask him to take anything down or put anything up in his space. So, because a lot of people are like, oh my God, I can't believe people have that hanging up. Well, I mean, he's got like the sides of race cars hanging up. So there's a lot of things hanging up. This is just his garage. You know what I mean? Like somebody's like, oh my God, I can't believe he hung that on his house. This is not a house. I mean, it's big. It's definitely big enough. It's big enough to be a couple houses, but you see what I'm getting here. And obviously, I don't have to explain myself, but I guess I am. I don't mean to. You know what? Yeah. Anyway, like-minded individuals, I applaud you guys. Do whatever you want whatever you do. Yeah. See you on the next one. All right, for real. Later, guys. Have a good night. Bye.